This is Adam Schuman joining you from the original Fatty Crab at 643 Hudson Street. Today I am working with BULLDOG Gin. Absolutely amazing gin, really kind of beautiful Asian characteristics, and some really nice citrusy notes as well that I find works very well with the beer that I'm going to be using today. This drink is called the White Owl, and it's called the White Owl because of the white owl that is on the front of Hitachino White. It's a Japanese unfiltered wheat beer. It has tons of citrus and coriander, and for that reason plays very well with the BULLDOG Gin. Beer is super underutilized when it comes to cocktails. It is an ingredient that I think works really well as the sparkling ingredient for a cocktail. It kind of adds a real kind of airiness to the cocktail. You could use hoppier beers for their bitter qualities as you would bitters or bitter aperitif like liqueurs like Campari or Aperol. Works super well in a Negroni if you want to get creative and think outside the box. Today what we're going to do is we're going to work Hitachino White into this cocktail in a syrup. So what I did was I combined palm sugar. It's a much more unrefined sugar that you'll find a lot in Asian cuisine. And I mixed it with Hitachino White Ale and some citrus peels, and I finished the entire syrup off with orange blossom water just to kind of enhance all that floral characteristic. So this cocktail only has two ingredients. BULLDOG Gin and Hitachino White syrup, and that's it. So it's a take on an old-fashioned. It's a classic, or maybe it will be a modern classic. Who knows? But all the classic cocktails have very few ingredients, and for a good reason. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to start off by taking 2 ounces of BULLDOG Gin, and we're going to drop it right into our fancy Japanese mixing glass, and we're going to take half an ounce of Hitachino White syrup. And that is, my friends, the most simple cocktail in the world, yet it has tons of characteristics because gin has so many botanicals, and so does the Hitachino White in this instance. We're using cold draft ice here. It's important. It's a colder, more dense ice. It's important to crack to aid in dilution. But if you don't have cold draft ice, you'll be able to have cold draft ice for quite a while. You want to stir your cocktail for about 45 revolutions, takes like 20 seconds, something like that. Alright, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put that over one of our diesel sphere ice cubes. I made this by putting water in a balloon and freezing it overnight. Highly effective and more cost effective than when it comes to labor than breaking down a 200-pound ice cube with a chainsaw. Okay, so we have our ice cube in our double old-fashioned glass. We have our stirred cocktail. We can go ahead and we're going to pour it up. And just to kind of add a little bit of additional acidity, some of that nice citrus notes, at least on the nose, we're going to add both a lemon and an orange twist. And again, if you're doing this at home, you could certainly mix it up. Throw in some grapefruit, I'm sure that would taste lovely. Lime would make a lot of sense as well. Sky's the limit when it comes to cocktails, just like cooking. Little bunny ears right behind the ball of ice. And there you have it, a White Owl on a Friday morning.